what is there to say? So the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer was released last night. I was going to do the video, but I had to go to work. Like I told you guys, I work late night shift, and it was released. I was like, "Fuck!" Like really, Sony. Um, this trailer showed a lot more than what I anticipated. I'm already ready for the film. I will do another video separately talking about will No Way Home be the best Spider-Man film we've gotten, and I will talk about that separately. But in this trailer, we got to see Green Goblin. We got to hear William Dafoe talk as Green Goblin again. We got to see more Doc Ock, so you can see Doc Ock is going to be a little bit in the film a lot more, and it looked like he got some Tony Stark tech. You got to see Electro. You got to see Sandman the Lizard. I believe Jamie Foxx may not have that much stuff to do in there, and Sandman, same thing, probably for CGI purposes. And and Lizard too. I don't know if we're going to get Dr. Connors or we're just going to get the Lizard per se, which probably would be best, but I don't know. Um, but Green Goblin, Doctor Octopus are probably gonna be the main two villains throughout the film, which is it makes sense. These two arguably are considered one of the greatest cinematic superhero villains of all time. Uh, I mean, when you think of Tobey Maguire, you think of the first Green Goblin, and you think of James Franco, Harry Osborn, especially the development. I mean, people still today say the itsy bitsy spider, what the water's about. Down came Goblin and took the spider out. That shit is still today. I laugh at it. It's great. The villains have personality, and Doctor Octopus is arguably one of Spider-Man's greatest villains, and they did him justice in two. And I wanted him to come back more so than because they killed off Willem Dafoe, which I thought was a terrible idea anyway. You know, Norman Osborn has always been the Joker to Peter. You know, people were like, what about Harry? I was like, yeah, but we all know that it was Norman. Everybody loved Norman. Um, you know, Harry takes that mantle, but it's not the same once Norman, does it. Um, but I love the trailer. We get to see Doctor Strange's Peter have a little disagreement on certain things, on killing the Sinister Six, and you can see he doesn't want to do this, especially after the Mysterio incident, which makes sense. Um, I'm gonna be the first to say I did not, I did not, I did not. I repeat this again. I did not like Far From Home. I thought that was the weakest Spider-Man film I've ever seen, even more than Amazing Spider-Man 2. The problem is a lot of people will look like, well, it was a way better story and better acting. It's not that. It was just not a Spider-Man film, and I just didn't really care for it. This looks like a Spider-Man film. This looks so different from any Marvel film I've seen, and it's a Spider-Man film with Spider-Man, which shut me up because it's like I even said it. The next film needs to have Spider-Man in it. Needs to be fully just Spider-Man, and I'm getting three Spider-Man, and their villains. So I'm like, and the Sister Six. So this is what I was looking for. The problem I had with the other films, they weren't Spider-Man-ish. They was very Iron Man Jr.-ish, if that makes any sense. But this one looks by far the most Spider-Man film we've gotten since the Raimi films. Um, and I love it. Um, I love what Sony's been doing with this marketing. Is this film will probably make about $800 to $900 million. This is probably the only film that will gross that much. If it grows to $1 billion, I'll be shocked as hell. But it probably will gross to about 900 to 800 million. If it doesn't gross that high, I'd be shocked too. But I see like 900 to 800 million. This is probably the only film that will. People are going to see it. I know when I see it, I'm going to watch it probably twice in theaters and then rewatch it again at home on the Fire Stick. But I will support this film because I like stuff like this. Because if you go out and support it, guess what's going to happen? We'll get more Spider-Man-esque films because people love the Spider-Verse. What they did with Miles Morales in that Spider Spider-Man film we got a couple years ago. People loved it because it was something different, and it's perfect. I have nothing else to say about the trailer. The trailer was fantastic. I loved it. Seeing Electro done a little bit justice was nice. Seeing Sandman again was nice. You can tell the CGI, they're still working on the CGI a little bit, which is fine. Seeing the lizard was nice too. Granted, you can tell they didn't really care too much about the other two characters as much. It's Green Goblin. It's Dr. Octopus. Those are the two that you will see throughout the film the most entirely of. Once we heard Dr. Octopus was in, I already knew where they were going with it, and I was happy. So, as always, guys, like, subscribe, peace, Papa Johnson, Dad. See you guys in the next video.